Hello. Let's see here. Good morning. Good afternoon. I think I have to learn. Okay. Okay. Cool. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Adaptive Yoga on Monday afternoons. This is a collaboration with Shift at Mile High and Guided by Humanity. And my name is Rachel Kaplan, and I work for Guided by Humanity. We're a nonprofit yoga studio, and we have a wonderful range of offerings for folks with everybody and every ability. And this is a collaboration with Shift. So we are so grateful for Shift for putting us on their calendar and bringing adaptive yoga to everybody in this accessible way. So join us on Facebook every Monday at 2 p.m. and we'll move and breathe. And let's do that today. We can start out with a little joint freeing series. So begin by coming to a seat. This whole practice will be in a seat, and it's designed to move you in safe ways. Things that you can bring to your practice that might help are here we go, just getting all settled in here. Some things that might help are a block. You can use a block in a lot of different ways in a yoga class. You can use it between the thighs, squeezing your legs together. You can use it behind your back to help make a little bit more connection with any part of your back to the chair or to something to help stabilize and to draw your awareness to your back body. You can use a block underneath your feet or your lower limb. You can also use a block underneath your hands for any poses where we might be leaning down towards the floor. And you can use a block between your hands or your upper extremities, your upper limbs, maybe to find a little pressure for a little bit of work in the chest and the shoulders, or as a something to hold on to for some resistance. So a block or a block-like object can be really useful in a yoga class. Another thing that can be useful is a strap or a belt. In adaptive yoga, we like to use a strap around the thighs for a sense of containment and stability. Sometimes using it over the thighs and connecting it to the bottom of the chair can help with a sense of stability as well. Or around the middle, using the strap to bring you closer to the back of the chair or to just offer a sense of grounding. So those are some props that can be used in our classes that we do on Mondays. But if you don't have anything to use today, that's not a problem. You can visualize using some props as well, and we'll do some visualizing today. So let us begin first by bringing our awareness right to this moment and right to our seat, landing your hips on your chair, and then beginning to rock a little bit, side by side or side to side. Noticing what you are feeling in your hips. Noticing too that you can find some challenge to your balance by rocking side by side or side to side. So challenging your balance a little bit, you might bring your hands down towards the floor and use your arms to help you sense where your body is in space. We call that sense proprioception. Or maybe you bring your hands to the base of your chair and you use that sense of touch and that grip as something that stabilizes you and makes you feel safer as you move from side to side. You'll notice as you root down into one hip, you rise up through your spine. Same way on the other side. And then find that middle space where you're landing on both of your sits bones And you're sitting up tall through your spine, using that grounding sensation to gather in some energy and awareness to lift your spine up and grow it longer, even from the neck. You might even think about tucking your ears back over your shoulders just a little bit to find that length in the neck. Take a breath here, noticing. Good. And then let's rock front to back or back to front. Noticing also where that center of balance is when you move this way. But you might begin to feel some other involvement with the muscles in your body. As you lean back, you might feel the muscles on the front side start to kick in. Likewise, if you come forward, you might feel a stretch in the lower part of your spine and here up in the neck too. Try that at your own pace, making small movements or big movements. Noticing what you feel. And don't forget to breathe. All right, come back to stillness in the middle here. Bring your awareness down to your feet or your lower limbs, connecting them with the floor or a block or a bolster. Bring your awareness to your hips in the way that you are sitting on a chair. Take a breath in as you think of that energy moving up your spine, up your neck, maybe even up and out the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, root down into your connection with your base. Good. From here, let's move into some circles around the hips. This is a stretch all the way around. If you imagine that your hips are like a clock, and here you're checking in with your body all the way around that clock face. Just noticing where there is space, where there might be a little bit more tightness. You might feel some of a stretch or sensation on the tops of your thighs as you come forward. You might also notice the way that your feet are connecting to the floor, or the way that your lower limb is connecting to a pillow or a block as you move. Let's go the other direction. Whichever way you are going, switch it. Notice what you are experiencing in this way. Might not be the same. Notice where there's space to move. Notice where there's maybe some tightness. And if you feel any discomfort, just slow down and make a smaller movement. Or at any time, stop and take a break and just come back to your breath. Let's go around one more time and then come back to the middle here. Rooting down into the base, sitting up tall through the spine. Now let's bring our awareness to our neck. Gently move one of your ears down towards your shoulder. No need to pinch your shoulder to your ear. Just gently allowing your head to rest so that you can feel into some length on the other side of your neck. There is time and space here for you to give yourself a massage right by the jaw here.